Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Conqueror Gun Carriage. It's a tier 10 British SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Prokhorovka and it's under the command of linyarin. And yes, he's showing one mark of excellence on the barrel of that 9.2 inch howitzer.
Your assistance has been requested.
Game on! Well, it's based on the Conqueror heavy tank, but it is actually a fake Arty. As far as we know, there was no plans to actually make an Arty based on the Conqueror hull, although the British did actually manufacture a number of Artys which Wargaming has been reluctant to actually put into the game, and probably with good reason, because some of them are incredibly accurate and very deadly. Anyway, let's see how he gets on in this one. Otherwise known as the orbital laser cannon, it's a very accurate Arty with a very big footprint. The alpha is 1,000 hit points, 59mm pen, 11.6 meters on the burst radius. This first shot gets 276 hit points of splash, and he picked up a bit of an assist because somebody shot at the Viz 55 after he got hit. Now he does carry extra HE as well, the non-stun variety, and that's capable of 1350 alpha, 74mm pen, but you have to get it very accurate. And it's really only once you really get good at the Conqueror that you can actually get these shells to land that close to the target. And if they can impact the enemy, they are deadly. Okay, he's loading and he's focusing on just one of them at the moment. Rounds out. It lands short. That wasn't so great. But he did get a stun. There's two Arty on our team, an Object 261 and a Conqueror Gun Carriage. Somebody just lobbed a shell in his direction, and again, another shell landed behind. So I suspect that might be the enemy Arty. But actually, no, it can't be, because the impact is that there's a real Arty shot at our 452. And yes, there was no impact marker on the minimap, so obviously those shells were probably fired by tanks who could shoot down in this general direction. So they probably popped up to the center line.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Oh, he's got his first kill. And somebody's firing at him again, and I suspect it might be over from the other side of the battlefield, on the west side. Somebody is popping up, taking a shot, and it's impacting the ground. Now they're guessing where he is, because obviously they know he's got to be in the tree line, but these guys are now in grave danger. 44.10 seconds is the reload. He's got 35.06. When tanks group together like that, it becomes almost you have to hit that, because obviously it's just too easy to pick up hit points, not just from an impact but from splash. See, they're enjoying shooting up at the hill, but you can help your brothers on the hill by actually shooting at the enemy tanks that are trying to shoot at them and making them inaccurate and lengthening their reloads as a result. At the moment, he's going to go for the E5, but he's just waiting for the reload. Got a bit of a rescue bloom there. Rounds out. Oh, he got a hit! That was probably the E5 who took that hit. Okay, you see these guys up here, they've got numerous marks on them showing that they've been hit by heat shells, and some of them have been hit by Arty. The Viz 55 for certain has been hit by Arty. The E75 is almost inviting. Oh, and they're all popping up together, and we've got an event going on at the same time. Now they're ignoring that, but look at that E75 with his turret. Oh, that was a direct hit, and it did hit the ST2. Who was there? No, it's an ST1. He took the direct hit. He's now 22 hit points. He took a direct hit and he's now one shot. In fact, he's a splash kill. If we aim at the E75, we'll more than likely take out the ST1 that comes alongside us. But in fact, the Object 261 on our team, who's over on the other side of the map, yeah, he got the kill instead. Now, guys up on the hill are having a bit of trouble, and we've lost a few up there. In fact, that's why we're 2 tanks behind on the moment. But we're still fighting. E75 and a Viz 55, and that's who knocked down the tree. Had to try a blind shot. Now, you don't get a whole lot of ammunition with this Arty. Only 24 rounds in total. So you need to be careful you don't fire too many blinds, because otherwise it could cost you later on in the game. There's that E5, and yes, we did hit him earlier. Remember, that was the shot that was a blind shot, generally in the same area. It rounds out and direct hit again. G-Saw tank up on top of the hill. Now he's a one-shot, and I'm pretty certain the Object 261 our team would have spotted that, because he seems to be picking up kills on tanks with minor hit points. Linyarin's following him as well. I'm not sure if I mention Linyarin's name right at the start of the battle. I should have. I normally do. That it's who the player is. You can see that the ST2 took a shot directly underneath the maverick. There's a big yellow stain just underneath where the guns are. Unfortunately, the spotting is not so great. Yeah, there you go. See that big yellow mark? That's where the shell landed. And that one landed behind him, but still splashed him for 442. And he went down to a shot from the hill from our 704. Now, both enemy tanks up on the hill are one-shots now. And our Object 261 is getting closer to us. He's been moving across the bottom of the map, and that's because our guys on the west side have kind of been compressed back into their own side of the map, and that bodes badly that normally they fall. He's looking where he thinks the enemy might be. I think the G-Saw was last seen just on the other side of that fence. Come on, AE phase 1, get a spot on them. If you can spot them, we can take them out for you. Yeah, that's the reason he's moving about trepidatiously. It's because he can't see the enemy down below, and neither can we. Our 452's moving up, and he's spotted. There's the Viz 55. Round out. Looks good. Direct hit. 391. He hit the tracks. Tracked him. The 261 will probably have a go at that one. Okay, they've got a G-Saw over the other side of the battlefield. And now we've got a Tortoise in play. Now he's a lot closer, so the 704 is probably going to have a go at him. But we'll slow him down for the 704. Rouse out. Landed behind. Didn't give a lead on target, but... waiting for that last 15 seconds. You feel an eternity of expectation. And in the end, actually, it's the Object 452K that gets the kill on the Tortoise. We're 2 up on the enemy now. That still means there's 8 enemy out there to kill, including 2 Arty. Unfortunately, the spotting's not so great. I really do feel sorry for Linyarin. When you're working hard to try and get a mark, and your teammates won't even do any spotting for you, it becomes incredibly difficult. And finally, they spot the enemy tank up on top of the hill, so we switch over. And this time round, it's a batch at 25 ton. Unfortunately, the A phase 1 on the enemy, on our team, gets the G-Saw. Oh, but we got the back chat with the direct hits. Oh, yes. That's good. That's the second kill for linyarin. And now we're starting to pummel the enemy. There's only 6 of them left now. You can see that E5's been hit a few times. Okay. Take him. Kill him. Line him up. Rounds out. Oh, he goes down to our STB-1 before we get the chance. That would have been another kill. There's only 4 enemies remaining now. They've got a TNHT Vis-51, a Waffenträger auf Panzer IV, a GWE 100, and another Conqueror Gun Carriage. And at this point, linyarin really feels the need to get closer to the enemy to make sure he gets a share of what's remaining on the enemy team. They've just lost their TNHT Vis-51. I forgot to mention this is a tier 10 game with tier 9 tanks. Trying to get as close to the enemy as we can without getting shot at. They think that the enemy is on the west side of the map. And there's one. We found the enemy GW, but he's gone down. Taken out by the 452K again. That 452's got 2 kills like us. Okay, we're looking for that GW. Oh, not the GW, it's the Conqueror. There he is. Oh, he gets taken out very quickly. This time round, it was the 704 got the kill. Only one remaining. The Waffenträger. We get a piece of him. And he's out the game. So a massive stun assist there right at the end. Here's the end of battle stats. So that was the first ace tanker to linyarin in the Conqueror Gun Carriage. Congratulations on breaking your duck. You are now an ace champion. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 11 in that one. And his win 8 was 3,457, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. Well, the highest damage in this game actually went to the 452K, who was picking up kill after kill. He got 4,010 hit points of damage out of that game. Second highest turned out to be the A phase 1, who was up on the hill. He got 3,455. And then we've got linyarin with the Conqueror Gun Carriage gaining 3,102 hit points in third place. When it came to kills, we can see he's actually in second place on that again, with the Object 452K getting 3 kills and a load of players getting 2 kills, including linyarin, the 704, the 452K, the Sharp Future 4, and on the enemy team, the Waffenträger auf Panzer IV, the TNHT Vis-51, both got 2 kills as well. When it came to base XP, we can see that the top scorer was the 452K again. 1,181 went to him, and 1,017 went to linyarin, and they were the only 2 players who managed to make it over 1,000 base in the battle, with third place going to the A phase 1 at 930. He fired 14 rounds, so he really didn't trouble. I think the problem really was he wanted to fire more shells, but his teammates weren't providing him with the location of the enemy tanks. 5 direct hits on the enemy, no penetrations, but he did get 19 splashes, 3,102 hit points of damage, all of it more than 300 meters, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 2, and did 3,267 hit points of stun assist of 17 stuns. On a premium count, he actually made 104,118 credits in that game. He got 35 bonds for a mission achievement, 7 for this being tier 10, 42 in total, and 12,207 experience points out of that one, including holiday ops of 9,156. So well done on getting your first ace out of that battle. It was really difficult to play because, of course, your teammates just weren't telling you where the enemy were. And if you had blown too many shells on blind hits, then it could have become dangerous at the end of the game if you ran out of shells and the enemy was fighting really hard. But you came through and you got your ace, and you even got a piece of the last enemy. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.